Ripple, killing XRP with RLUSD? Or is this the world domination plot we've all missed? In an age where we can send an email across the globe in milliseconds, why does moving money across borders still take longer than flying there yourself? Today, the financial world is stuck in a digital stone age. The SWIFT system, which has been the global standard for over 50 years, is behaving like an old, rusted pipeline, clogged and leaking. We are hemorrhaging trillions of dollars annually in transaction fees and lost business opportunities, all because our money has to pass through a gauntlet of middlemen who don't trust each other. But the real nightmare isn't just the slowness, it's the void. When the world tries to flee to crypto, we're met with assets so volatile that no one dares hold them, or black box stablecoins that lack transparency and in some cases have already collapsed. If we don't find the sweet spot between the warp speed of blockchain and the rock-solid stability of the US dollar, the global financial system will shatter. That is why Ripple is making its biggest bet yet. It's not building a new coin to compete itself. It's building a steel bridge that will never collapse in a world starving for certainty.
For the past decade, Ripple has been knocking on the doors of global banking giants, holding out a golden cup called XRP. Their pitch was simple. This is the future. It's 100 times faster and cheaper than your legacy systems. But the response from CFOs and regulators wasn't a gold rush. It was a look of deep-seated skepticism. What good is speed, one voice spoke up in a boardroom, if the value evaporates before our eyes? Consider this real-world financial nightmare. A massive multinational needs to move $1 billion to close a last-minute merger on the other side of the planet. 10 a.m., they convert USD to XRP to send it via the blockchain. 10:02 a.m., while the XRP is in flight on the digital highway, a rumor hits the crypto market, causing XRP's price to dip just 1%. 10:03 a.m., the funds arrive, but when converted back to USD, $10 million is gone, vanished in just 3 minutes. For a bank, that isn't just a loss. It's a poison chalice that no one is willing to drink. A tiny tremor in the crypto world is a catastrophic earthquake on the balance sheet of a global institution. Regulators demand finality of value. They need the value to be frozen solid from the second it's sent to the second it's received. Most importantly, they need a point of accountability for value tied to fiat currency. XRP is too free. It's decentralized and ownerless. While that's a technical triumph, it's a regulatory loophole for institutions that crave absolute clarity. Ripple realized that without a rock-solid institutional-grade connector, XRP would be forever trapped in a cage for speculators, never touching the massive liquidity of the financial mainstream.
The biggest misconception among investors is the idea that new coin means the old one is discarded. In financial engineering, Ripple isn't looking for a replacement. They are creating engineering symbiosis, a relationship where one cannot survive without the other. Imagine global money transfer as shipping precious cargo across an ocean of giant waves. In this system, XRP acts as pure energy. It is the hyperdrive engine capable of moving matter from one coordinate in the digital universe to another in 3 to 5 seconds. This is the speed Swift can only dream of. But imagine riding that engine without armor. The market forces would tear you apart. This is the missing piece. RLUSD is engineered with a legal steel frame. Its only job is to preserve the shape of value throughout the journey. No matter how fast the engine goes or how violent the crypto market waves become, the value inside the RLUSD container remains unchanged. $1 at the source is exactly $1 at the destination. What financial institutions hate most isn't slowness, it's pre-funding. In the old world, banks had to park billions of dollars in foreign accounts, Nostro or Vostro, just to ensure they could pay out local customers. This is dead money, capital sitting idle doing nothing. With this dual asset strategy, banks no longer need to scatter money across the globe. They can hold digital dollars, or RLUSD, in their own hands. When it's time to move across borders, the system performs an atomic swap, a split-second exchange where XRP acts as the liquidity bridge. XRP provides the thrust. RLUSD protects the value. This is the ultimate upgrade to the world's financial hydraulics. Ripple isn't just launching a coin, they are building a high-speed express lane on the blockchain where banks can drive dollar trucks at light speed without worrying about losing a single cent. Most people see RLUSD as just another stablecoin. That's a surface-level take. The truth hidden beneath the code is that RLUSD unlocks a latent power within the Ripple ecosystem that has been dormant for a decade. The safety belt, clawback. In the crypto world, once sent, it's gone forever is a hard rule. For a central bank, that's a nightmare. What about theft or money laundering? Ripple baked a clawback feature into RLUSD's DNA. It's an emergency undo button. If a transaction is found to be illegal, Ripple can freeze and pull that value back. This makes the ledger a safe space for big banks. The Google Maps of finance, pathfinding. Deep in the ledger, an algorithm called pathfinding works 24/7. Every millisecond, it calculates millions of routes to find the cheapest and fastest way to move money. If XRP is stable and liquid, the system goes straight through XRP. If volatility spikes, the system instantly pivots to RLUSD as an intermediate step. This happens automatically, squeezing 100% efficiency out of the network without the user ever lifting a finger. The most incredible secret? RLUSD doesn't take XRP's job, it forces XRP to work. The more high-trust tokens like RLUSD enter the system, the more arbitrage opportunities are created. In every trade pair, XRP acts as the master bridge. The more people use RLUSD, the more XRP is pulled into the infrastructure. It is passive usage on a global scale. In 10 years, we might forget this debate even happened. RLUSD will have become the new backbone of global finance. Whether you're buying a home, a government bond, or a stock digitally, everything will run on Ripple's rails. XRP isn't being killed, it's being upgraded into a hydraulic system capable of lifting the weight of the entire world's wealth. This isn't just about a crypto token, it's a blueprint for the Amazon of finance, owning both the fastest delivery fleet, XRP, and the most trusted inventory, RLUSD, in one house. Welcome to the new era, where Ripple officially owns the global financial fast lane. Why wait 3 days for a wire transfer when you can send an email in 3 seconds? The answer is finally here.